Welcome back. For more on our top stories and others, please visit our website. It's channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. You can also watch us on the go on your mobile device. Log on to m.channelstv.com or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows devices from their respective stores. And of course, having the Channels TV and Channels 24 app will give you access to news and updates. You also have the Eyewitness feature, so you too can be part of the news. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and then you can follow the instructions to share those pictures, videos, or news of happenings around you. Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello is appealing to tertiary institutions in the state to resume work in the interest of the students and their parents. Governor Bello made this appeal while receiving members of the governing councils of the tertiary institutions in the state.
Senior Special Assistant.
Governing councils of tertiary institutions in Kogi State are all seated at the banquet hall of the Government House, Lokoja. They are here at the instance of Governor Yahaya Bello, who invited them for dialogue to identify and prefer solutions on some of the challenges facing the state tertiary institutions. Governor Bello says he's not happy that despite meeting his financial obligations to the state tertiary institutions, the unions have simply refused to call off the 4-month-old strike.
Yahaya Bello.
Kick-starting the discussion is the Chief of Staff to the Governor. He says government has indeed met all the 10 demands of the union.
Government did not accept this recommendation of the review committee. Hence, salaries of staff so categorized have continued to be paid till date.
Except we all change, there will still be some leakages that the system cannot block. Because if the internal system is corrupt, there is no way you can block it.
The Governing Council of Kogi State Polytechnic, Professor Sam Egu, explains the position of the lecturers.
We didn't go on strike because of excess workload. We didn't go on strike because of migration of people from one salary cadre to another. We went on strike because salaries of our members were not paid.
Address it. First of all,
for Governor Yahaya Bello, this isn't the time to play politics with the future of the students.
I thank you, the KSU Governing Council Chairman, for identifying that politics is playing itself out. It means the union leaders are playing politics with the future of our children.
There's a saying that when two elephants fight, it's usually the grass that suffers. It will be wise for both parties to reach a compromise and resolve their differences, and quickly too, such that peace will return to Kogi State.
The Lagos State government is on a drive to increase its care for the disabled in the society, with special emphasis on children. This assurance was given by the newly appointed Special Advisor to the Lagos State Governor on Social Development, Mrs. Joyce Onofuokan, when she paid a visit to the headquarters of Channels Television.
What I would love to implement would be what it's called early intervention. Early intervention is based on the "a stitch in time saves 9" principle. That's children are diagnosed early enough, there's treatments, and hopefully the outcome does not get as bad as it is. But even while implementing that, we still have to meet the needs of those who have already been identified in the state. We need to debunk the theory, the superstitious belief that a disabled child is a curse from God. We also need to encourage families to bring out their children. And without the press calling attention to these vulnerable ones in the society, I cannot do it alone. The state cannot do it alone. We have to go back to the concept that it takes a village.
The first elected governor of Zamfara State, Senator Ahmed Yerima, has commended the current administration for its development strides made in that state. Now, at an activity to mark the 6th anniversary of Governor Abdulaziz Yari Senator Yerima said that the projects have direct bearing on the lives of the people. He asked the benefiting communities to watch over the facilities to avoid vandalism.
Governor Abdulaziz Yari leads his predecessor and member of the State Executive Council as they inspect one of the several projects completed by his administration in the state. The water projects are situated in Zurmi, Maradun, Talat Mafara and Bakura local government areas of the state. The governor believes that will enhance the socio-economic activities of the people.
Water sanitation is important to life of human, and we decided to embark on this project understanding the nature of our imbalance when it comes to the issue of waterborne diseases. Your Excellency has succeeded in this project, which we have started through the MDGs in Zurumi local government headquarters, where this project faces.
Senator Yerima added that the state has witnessed tremendous development over the last 6 years.
Commission activities has become an annual event. We have been coming every year to commission projects that cannot even be counted. And this project touches the lives of the people of Zamfara State directly. I will therefore say Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Abdulaziz, you have successfully, to the best of your ability, fulfilled all the campaign promises that were made in from 2011 to date.
The state government also commissioned a series of mosque projects in Dampako, Talata Mafara, Bakura and Zurmi local government areas.
Pensioners in Benue State benefiting from free medical treatments allege that 4 of their members die every week owing to poor health. They believe their health situation could have been better managed if only the state government is not owing them 11 months in arrears.
Senior citizens who retired from the Benue State Civil Service gather at the Kulof Park, Makodi, for the free medical outreach following the collapse of some of their colleagues. They rely on retail vending of locally made beans and boiled yam to feed most times, a situation that has caused some members their lives. The pensioners undergo medical checks, screening, and those diagnosed with medical conditions are given drugs.
Every week we record 4, 5, 6. Every week. Death. Yes. Somebody collapsed here at the meeting, slumped and died.
Head of the medical team and director speaks on the extent of the outreach, including referrals to treat serious cases of diabetes and arthritis.
They have chronic illnesses, diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, ulcer and all that. And you know they are retired. So when the group identified, we said, it's right, let's come and give them health. Now, what we cannot do here, we'll refer to the referral center.
Chairman of the pensioners blamed their health conditions on the 11-month pension arrears, but the state government says it is owing only 5 months and pledged to clear the arrears under the state of emergency declared on pensions and salary payment.
Far as we are concerned, we are paid last November. Our people from our pensioner from local government, state pensioner from local government, will pay this week for November. They are owing us 11 months.
The pensioners have been paid at the same rates and at the same level as every other state civil servant. The truth about it is the problems we are having and what led to His Excellency declaring the state of emergency is first of all to see how we can pay off the backlog of salaries, pensions and gratuities, and also come up with a sustainable model on how we can always pay as at when due.
While the state government worked to clear the backlog of pension arrears owed these senior citizens in Benue State, perhaps groups and individuals with means can also help them, like these indigenous doctors.
When we come back, people of Moro local government area stage a protest. Find out why after this break.